Señor Levine, ¿cómo estás? How are you, sir? You're gonna put me in this bad boy?
I'm gonna scare the shit out of you.
I have to ride with you in this car. Adam, do you realize how the net worth of the cargo that's gonna be in this car?
So it's all in, it's an expensive ride.
You're a young man, and I know you're probably a little more reckless than me, but okay.
I'm extremely reckless.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
If we don't come back, we love our families.
Whew, look at this bad boy though, Adam. Ouch. Custom made for Adam Levine and Sammy Hagar, his partner. Oh, somebody put water in here for me. Look
Yeah,
at
look.
this.
It comes equipped with a fridge.
This interior was...
This is vintage interior.
You had to hand pick this stuff, didn't you?
Well, I wanted it to be a new car that had a bunch of old things about it, like the interior. I did it, matched the interior and the paint to old vintage paint colors.
Wow, Adam, this is like, wow. I have a 599, as you well know, and this has got about 120 more horsepower, and the 599 is overpowered.
Well, this is the scariest car I've ever driven. It kind of forces you to be a little bit more responsible because
I appreciate
you're
it.
driving, well, not today, but...
Adam,
Oh,
Mario Andretti test drove this car and told me personally it was overpowered.
It is. Oh no, it's not.
Mario Andretti.
It's completely irresponsible. This should not be. This shouldn't be on the road for crazy maniacs like me to drive.
Just behave yourself. You know, you got to warm the brakes up on this. I don't have to tell you that, right?
Let me tell you something. I know.
You got to warm the tires up on this. I don't have to tell you that, right?
Oh no, I'm not gonna. Look, see, I'm taking my time.
I appreciate it. This is Mulholland Drive, the famous Mulholland Drive up here. Where do you like to drive your cars the most, Adam?
Well, I'll tell you this, Mulholland is a great place to drive at certain times of the day. It's great super early in the morning, which I never do, but that's the best time to do it because there's nobody on the road. And it's good at certain times. You get little pockets where you can really do some dangerous things.
There it is. Oh, listen to it. Oh, man. Come on, Adam.
So
thrills you to death. Is this your fastest car?
I think this is probably pretty much anyone's fastest car.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Folks, do you hear that? Whew. Now that's the way I want my voice to sound. See, when I sing, I strive for about 7,000 RPMs in a V12 4-cam Ferrari.
That's a beautiful
and
voice.
And my guitar sound, I strive for that. I play in that register. It's like that.
That's a really good analogy for your voice. I like that.
So if you were starting all over today, and you didn't have a band, you're just a singer dude, young guy wanting to get in the business, would you do the voice? Would you go on there?
Well, first of all, I'll first say I love that show. Like and you did it with me last season. Like
I love the show.
It is a true experience, and there's so many things about it that I love. So this has been an amazing experience. That being said, would I try out for the voice? It's a tough call because I would maybe say no, and the reason why I would say no isn't because it's not a great show, but it's because, like you, I think we're songwriters, you know? My goal in the beginning of my career, like I'm sure it's somewhat similar to you, was to make it in my band and to write songs with my boys and sing them and perform them at clubs or theaters or whoever would take us. It's a completely different goal. So I guess my answer is no.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. The reason I asked you this, because you have a kind of voice that could make it on The Voice. You're versatile. You're
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. But now the other thing that I'm really impressed, Adam, as a human being, about your band. You and everyone knows. Don't worry, folks. We're only do about 160. That you could be a solo artist tomorrow. You could have been a solo artist the first year on The Voice. Probably could have been a solo artist anyway. And number one, I love your band. I've been around them. They're the most down home. They don't with you the way most bands with the guy who's the biggest star in the band. Your band are awesome for that.
Look, you're right. Like
from afar.
Totally. And look, we've bitched, we've fought. I mean, you know, obviously, I don't need to tell you. Like, we've fought the good fight many times. But we love each other, and we know. And at the end of the day, honestly, and this sounds funny, but we love making music for a living too. I mean, people often get very spiritual and like kind of faux spiritual about this kind of thing. We all love getting to do this for our jobs. And yes, does it have something to do with money? Of course it does. Do you know how hard it is to make it in a band? So that
Nothing wrong with money.
And whether you want to admit it or not, that's part of the reason why we still all do it. I don't care what I know how uncool that is, but it's the truth. And I think it needs to be said. We love doing this. We love getting paid for it because we never expected to. So you hold on to that. That's not the whole reason, but it's a big reason. And I think that many, many times that is like looked down upon by many people, but they're just bullshitting themselves. You know.
Now, what do you think about lead singers disease? I think it's bullshit. I think guitar players are worse and drummers are even worse.
Lead singer disease.
And bass players are worse.
Lead singer disease is real. But I'll tell you this. Let me tell you this though. This is fucked up. Lead singer disease is real, but guess what? Guess what? You don't have to be a fucking lead singer to have lead singer disease.
There you go. There it is.
Plenty of drummers and bass players with the same thing.
To me, the superstar guitarists have always given me a little trouble. You know?
Which one? Anyone in particular you would care to elaborate on?
All of them.
Musicians who succeed, who make it, don't ever have to have a job, right? I mean, this is not really a job. It's what we do and it's hard work, but it's not a 9 to 5, right? So think about it. If you've been validated for getting to do basically whatever you want, if you get to make your own schedule, you get to wake up at 10 in the morning, you know, you don't
10?
11, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, why the hell would you ever, if the world has shown you that you can do as you please and succeed, which is so f***ed up and dangerous for us, that's why a lot of us get really f***ed up. Why would we ever want to go do anything that we didn't want to do? It makes a lot of sense, right?
Damn, Adam, I wish I'd have met you about 15 years ago. You could have straightened me out. Oh,
This is Conway, man.
The one and only Richie Sambora and his amazing guitarist Orianthe stopped by Conway Studios to give us a little love on our jam session. But first, we had to learn the damn song. Okay, we are back. So Adam and I were doing our interview and we ran into Orianthe and Mr. Richie Sambora in the studio and they said, hey, what are you guys doing? And so here's what we're doing. So we flipped the coin and we landed on Heard It Through the Grapevine, and none of us have ever played or sang this song, except Adam. He wrote it. Didn't you write this song?
I did write it.
You wrote this song for Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, I wrote it long years ago in the 60s. Yeah, I wrote it before I was born.
Anyway, welcome.
He was in embryonic stages.
Yeah, I was a
Thanks for
prolific
coming
man.
by, or whatever, however you got here. Thanks for running into us.
Here now.
Okay, we'll do it like this. Adam's got the teleprompter, I don't, so watch this.
Why are you gonna call me out like that, man?
Whoa, I bet you wondered how I knew about your plans to make me blue.
Some other guy you knew before. Between two guys, I know I love you more. Took me by surprise, I must say. When I found yesterday, don't you know I heard it through the grapevine?
How much longer could you be mine?
Oh, I heard it through the grapevine.
Just as about to lose my mind.
Honey, honey, yeah.
The grapevine.
How much longer would you be my baby?
Do it again.
Through the grapevine, how much longer would you be my baby?
Oh, I know a man ain't supposed to cry, but these tears I can't hold inside.
You would have my life to see. 'Cause you mean not much to me.
Baby, you just told me yourself
That you love someone else.
instead. I heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would you be?
How much longer would you be mine?
Heard it through the grapevine. Just about to lose my mind, honey, honey, yeah.
The grapevine, how much longer would you be my baby?
Grapevine, how much longer would you be my
Let's see.
Last verse.
That's all right.
Here we go. Keep it going. Keep it moving.
What does it say?
I'll try it.
Try it.
I've never tried it.
Get it out.
People say believe in half of what you see. So none of what you
Take a solo. Go. Adam, thank you, my friend. Isn't it great having musicians
I love it.
around? Go, girl. Wow. Rock and roll road trip. We'll see you next week. Hey, hey, yeah, baby. Yeah. I heard it through the grapevine.
Heard it through.
Are we having any fun yet?